But Northern Valley has been playing some good basketball.
Don't let the dogs out.
Don't let the dogs out. And they actually shot over 50% as a team against Wheatland the other night.
That's pretty tough to beat.
And Wheatland's a pretty good defensive team.
Yeah.
I mean, in football, they didn't even hardly allow many points the entire year.
Does it correlate?
Nah, probably not. Might. I don't know.
Yeah.
But here we go. We go back to the starters here for the two teams. Number 3, a 6'4" senior, Grant Taylor. Number 11, Kenton Tallheim, a 6-foot sophomore. Ander Wastness is a 5'8" junior starting for the Warriors. Bailey Sides, wearing number 15, is a 6-foot senior for Northern Valley. Trenton Roskamp, number 24, stands 6 foot tall. He's a freshman. The left-hander is going to get a shot in a big-time game right here. Eric Loya hit 4 or 5 threes the last game out. He wears number 23 and stands 6'2". Ty Miller, a 6'1" senior for the Warriors. And Jeremiah Hansen. Jeremiah's a 5'11" sophomore. And the big man with the beautiful hair stands 6 foot tall, Cooper Wedland. He is a junior. Foster Brands is a 6'2" junior himself. And ready to rock and roll tonight in the doghouse. Northern Valley Huskies versus the Arapahoe Warriors, as we're going to throw this one high in the air and get ready for a good ball game. Glad you could join us here at OpenSpacesSports.com. They're playing our song.
There you go.
Aim, you're alongside. What do you want to say?
Don't want to get up. This is going to be fun.
It is. Grab your popcorn early.
Stay glued to the live stream. Or if you can get here, get here. There's a lot of good basketball left to be played. Let's go.
Loya goes up and grabs it quickly. Up to Tallheim for no, it doesn't go in. But Hansen squeezes out a rebound. They'll live it over, and that's the way they usually like to start the game. Is a Loya 3-point shot, but this one goes just long. Out of bounds out there is Taylor, as he turned after he got the rebound, and his right foot touched the line. You could see it from the crow's nest, and it'll be a turnover there by the Warriors. They're going to start in a man-to-man defense. Sides all the way to the rim. Going to lock it up the teardrop and in. Wasn't much of a teardrop, was it?
Do you call it a runner?
It was kind of a lasered runner.
Looked like if we had someone that could get up that high, it would have been an alley-oop that was just perfect. As a lot of people going after the rebound. Roscop comes down with it. Out to Taylor. Working against Loya. Over to Roscop.
The freshman will set it up here against Kenton Tallheim. Now the try and go squeeze it inside, but it's going to be a kick ball by Loya.
Trying to feed Cooper Windland down low, working against Foster Brands.
It's going to be a good matchup down there between Windland and Brands all night long. Two thick kids ready to bang down there.
Like we said, we usually don't see Arapahoe very much as the Northern Valley Huskies, so we don't know as much about them, but we do know they play in a pretty good basketball league up there in Nebraska most times. I know Southern Valley and Alma can bring some good teams to the table. So a lot of the people they play against are ready to rumble. So I'm sure they're going to bring a good squad out here as we see them put their first 2 points up of the night.
And Miller scores that basket, and they fall back into a pull-up jump shot here by Hansen. Grabs nothing, but Sides with an offensive rebound, gets it up on the glass and scores.
Another little shot like that.
He's
working, but it's working.
He's been quite creative tonight in his shot-making ability.
Kind of a step through on that one. Long pass here gets picked out of the air by Foster Brands, and he threads the needle, finds Jeremiah Hansen, and he's going to shoot too.
Absolutely threads the needle. I don't know how Brands gets this one to squeeze through, but he does to Hansen, who gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot some free throws.
Can't get the first one to go. But the second one is nothing but net.
But the bottom. So Hansen's got one. Roscop going to go all the way around.
Finds Grant Taylor over to the big man, and he'll make him pay first 2 points of the night for Cooper Wendland. And we're out running. Eric Loya gets it to Foster Brands. He gets Wendland into a foul. It's going to be an and-one opportunity here for Foster Brands.
You talked about it in the pregame with me. I don't know if you said it, but you said Foster Brands might have a big game here tonight, and he's showing up here with a steal and now an and-one opportunity as Northern Valley scores quickly. His free throw no good, but Hanson rips it and gets a beautiful save. That's what, second offensive rebound there by Hanson, where he had no business picking it up.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah Hanson and everybody is what it seems like down there. We got a substitution in here. Colton Carlson's going to come into the game, and Tyler Miller's going to sit. Getting Tallheim picked up by Onder Wasness.
Is that how you say that? Onder, inside, outside, sides for three, buries it!
You'll have to ask him, but I'm going to say Onder. Roscoff against Hanson. Swings it all the way around, trying to break this pesky Husky press.
Sides picks it off. Squeezes it to Tallheim, up and scores. Senior guard starts the game 3 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that never hurts at all. Yeah, Northern Valley doing a good job setting the tone right here, but good look there by Arapahoe breaking the press. Just a little out of control there, but gathers himself as Colton Carlson. Had trouble hitting the brakes, but he did. Working against Tallheim.
This is Roscop. Has to flip it all the way over.
Wasness with this first shot.
And he
drains
it. Nice shot by Ander.
Both these teams still kind of feeling each other out, I think, seeing who's the shooter. I mean, you know, they get a little bit of game film, but not a lot this early in the season. Loya working down low. Little different spot for him, and they're in the paint.
Sides has got 3 buckets and 3 assists and 2 steals. In 3 minutes of play. Make it another steal.
Loya with the behind-the-back pass over to Hanson. Gets kind of bailed out there by Grant Taylor. I thought he had good positioning on him if he would have just put his hands up.
Pretty pass there by Loya.
That was a good pass.
It was a good pass.
Taylor still had good positioning. Kind of bailed, I thought, Hanson out a little bit.
Yeah. Taylor's third shot.
Someone letting him have it.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's little sister, I think, maybe.
You don't want to mess with the little siblings. They take things real personal.
Absolutely not. It was about time Jeremiah Hanson made a free throw because his little sister was crucial at the free throw line for the junior varsity girls.
Yeah, she was. Inbound here to Miller. Over to Roscop. To Carlson. Swinging it back around. Didn't like what they saw. Goes to the
Sides
middle there.
Took it again.
Poked out by Sides. Sides tries to dish it down to Tallheim. Probably did a little too much there, but he sticks with it. We're going to get a jump.
Coach John Stroud is not very happy with Strand. Is not very happy with his team.
For someone.
Just trying to get them to slow down once they get it broke. But this Northern Valley team is pretty relentless in how they want to pursue you as a defense. As Tallheim's going to get this steal. Now a bounce pass to Hanson, up and scores.
Roscop against Hanson. Roscop picks up his dribble, finds Wasness.
You know, I do not think this is a bad team here, but they're making some bad choices. It's Loya, speaking of bad choices.
It goes both ways.
Tallheim looking for somebody. Brands will pick it up, kick it back out, kick it around. Now Tallheim thought about it. Now shares the ball all the way to Hanson. And a shove in there. It'll be a foul on Carlson.
Pretty easy one on that.
Team's fourth. I think Carlson maybe picked up his second already. Nope, just his first. Was Taylor in, and the big man Wendland sits. Sides, gets it deep, flips it up over his head, no good.
Taylor gets the rebound. Now they don't really have to worry about the press near as much if they don't make the basket. Trying to get something going.
Taylor
for the Warriors.
Roscoff with the left hand trying to go all the way down, and the long arms of Loya Pickett. He's going to push the ball Euro all the way over and finds Brands, fakes the pass. Nice play there. And we're going to have a foul that'll go against Miller, and Brands goes back to the line. He missed his first opportunity for the line.
This will be the second on Miller. 15 foul.
Splash.
Arapahoe needs to do probably a little better job getting across half court and putting some pressure down low on the Huskies and cause some more fouls inside, get to the line to get maybe some offense rolling for the Warriors.
Substitutions in here for Northern Valley. Brody Preston. And Drew Skimper was ready to clock in, but Foster Brands was unable to make the free throw. Roscoff has to go all the way back out, and he's got it now, trying to go, but he's dribbling into too much. That's just a freshman.
As Miller and Preston get tied up there on the ball.
There's a little bit ruckus as both. He's going to pull Miller as well.
Cooper Windland's going to come back in, and Roscoff's going to sit.
Excuse me, Roscoff to sit. Yeah, I said Miller, but it was incorrect. High ball screen by Drew Skimper. Kick it back to Loya. He'll launch the three, find nothing but air.
Onder Wasness takes point guard duty with Roscoff sitting on the bench. Gets one over to Miller. And he's going to get called for a travel. One extra step in there. Kind of thought he was going to get away with it for a second.
I thought he was too.
Jeremiah Hansen comes into the game. Tallheim sits.
Sides finds an open Hansen in the corner, but couldn't control it cleanly, so he'll have to reset over here to Preston. Loya thinking about an NBA three, but he hasn't made it yet, so he won't take that one. Probably. Dribble handoff here again. Now goes to Hansen. Now back to Loya. Nice little dribble weave. Teardrop, no good. And they're going to give the foul to Drew Skimper, his first team first of the evening. Checking back in is Roscoff.
Not much of a break for Roscoff. Coach must just need to talk to him a little bit, give him a little bit of confidence boost.
Tell the freshman just to slow down just a little bit here and be under control. It's tough because Northern Valley wants to do everything that speeds you up.
Yeah, they want to make you play at a speed that you're not comfortable with. It's Onder Wasness in the corner. Squares back up, shoots another one. This one no good.
Brody rips the rebound sides. Could have gone either way. Finds Hansen open in the corner for three. No. Drew Skimper controls it. Great rebound by Drew.
Gives the ball to Preston.
I think that ball just found Skimper.
Yeah. I think Loya was trying to get it there maybe, but it was a little off. But stayed there. It's going to stay here for the Huskies.
Sides out, Tallheim in. Rotating everybody here around. Last game here before Christmas break.
Keeping fresh legs.
You know,
little conditioning, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was going to say I was disappointed with the boys because they didn't wear the Christmas socks that the girls did, but
weren't feeling as jolly, perhaps.
Not quite as jolly. They don't want to break. They don't want a dead week. They just want to play basketball. Flex cut wide open. Loya scores.
Good pass by Tallheim. Preston against Roscoff. To Miller. Tries to get it over to Windland, but can't.
Loya kicked it,
stay here.
But nobody saw it.
Yeah, so that's a kickball.
That's a kickball. I can guarantee Loya meant to do that.
Lost us into Roscoff. Wants to do a little runner here, but they're going to call.
He pulled up with the right hand. I thought that kid was left-handed the whole time.
I think he is. He's got
called it on the floor.
I thought it was a shooting foul on Preston if you're going to call it. He's wearing a shooting sleeve on his left arm.
Yeah, but he shot that right-handed.
It was off. Maybe he can shoot with both.
Sides.
I mean, I can't, but
I can't
doesn't mean
either.
he can't.
He's got me confused now. We'll have to see his next one.
All right.
Carlson about ready to check in. Free throws here for Garrett Taylor, the
Sides
6'4"
back in.
senior. Long arm, he's 6'4". Kind of has been playing a wing here for Arapahoe today. Sides, finds Tallheim. Dribble handoff to Hansen. They're looking to go inside to Skimper, but no, they'll go all the way around the top of the key now. All the way to the rim is Brody Preston. He'll be who cleaned the rebound? Hansen. So Brody Preston will get to go to the line. Wendland will pick up the foul. His second 16 foul. 2 shots for Brody Preston.
First is good for Brody Preston. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. As he tries to catch the second one in. And he does. Good shooting by Brody Preston there as he makes the lead 23-7 for the Huskies. Wendland will sit after he picks up that second.
6 players have scored here in the first quarter. Out Skimper, in Brands.
Wasness works against Tallheim. Didn't like it. Went over to Carlson. Big skip pass to Miller. To Onder Wasness in the corner. He's going to slash to the basket, but this is a little strong. They're going to get Taylor with the foul here on the rebound.
Great position there by Hansen to get that rebound. We've been talking about it, or I've been talking about it all game long, about how Hansen's been crashing the boards. It's one thing you got to do if you're a guard-oriented team like Northern Valley.
Your guards are going to have to be active.
Guards have got to go get rebounds, and Hansen does a good job at it.
First is good. Nothing but net.
Hansen's Josh and Lacey, congratulations. Your kids shooting well from the free throw line. 5 of 6 in this first quarter for Jeremiah from the stripe.
Roscoe tried to find Carlson inside there, just left it a little long.
13.8 to go. Let's see what Northern Valley draws up to get one off.
Probably looking for one last shot here to take it.
Sides out to it. Easy Tallheim open, but he missed it. Sides has got time. He'll think about it. Now he'll go into the corner for Hansen with plenty of time on the court. Lets it fly, and it's an air ball.
Can't make them all.
Hey, Sides, good job of sharing it and finding some move. 25-7, they took the early lead over the Arapahoe Warriors. Back into that man-to-man, and Sides has got himself yet another steal. He's going to go all the way to the rim, flip it up and in.
Couple new faces for the Warriors. That was Mateo Vincent right there getting called for the travel, unfortunately, as well as Dylan Baugh in the game.
Vincent. Yeah, he has to come out after that one.
Onder Wasness will come back into the game.
Loya left for 3 and hits it off the glass.
Roscoe gets the long rebound, finds Wasness as they try to slow it down. Gets jumped by a couple Husky dogs here, but finds Roscoe to get out of trouble. Hansen with the stifling defense up top. Find Wendland down low, but he didn't turn. He tried to find Carlson instead. Hansen gets the quick basket there.
Running out of room for Jeremiah's stat line already, and we just 1 minute into the second quarter.
Winland with the 2-point shot, gets it to go, bounces a couple times. Made it interesting for us, holding our breath.
Friendly roll. Swing it all the way around. Hansen, as hot as he's been, I can't believe he didn't fire it up, and he will this time. No good. Tallheim with a heck of a rebound. Gets it stripped once. We'll go back out to sides. He'll fire the three. Roll around and good for Bailey Sides.
Roscoff trying to unlock this Husky press. They're not going to do it with that one with the pass going high. Roscoff gets it back, though. Finds Wasness over to Winland. Roscoff sets it up. Tries to drive inside the paint. Carlson gets it blocked by Loya.
Sides with a nice little dime for Loya, and that's good.
And he's going to get fouled by Carlson, I believe.
And I think he's going to count it, and he's going to say it's after the shot and a 1-and-1.
Oh, so that's better than an and-one.
Full timeout by Coach Straught, and we'll take it with him.
When it comes to personal service and upline pork, All American Glass is there to serve.
So 1-and-1 opportunity here for Loya as the basket was good and called after the shot. Rattles around, no good.
Winland with the board. Roscoff picked up. Finds Miller, breaks the press. Thought he had Winland down low. There was no one on him, but Tallheim got a paw in there.
I love the dog references, by the way.
It's not really on purpose. It's just second nature at this point.
It's awesome. Northern Valley's fangs have been out all first half
People
here.
are really going to get tired of it.
And you know what? As
swarmed by a pack of Huskies.
Sides picks it off. Now tries fine, and he does. Loya is going to flip it up. No good. And a foul here against Hansen.
One of these days we'll do a competition. People at home can vote on who has the best dog reference throughout the game. How about that?
Roscoff going to have an open shot here at this one. He found a teammate, and that's
Miller took it, but Taylor got the board and put it back.
Taylor scores it. Yeah, Taylor scored it. His first 2 buckets or points of the evening. Sides open for threes. Perfect for 3 tonight. This one is missed. No good. And I see the Warriors are doing a heck of a job of boxing out. I think that's what their coach, the entire time out, he said, let's stop giving up easy second chance points, boys.
Second opportunities kill you.
Left-handed shot, no good for Roscoff.
The mystery continues on.
Right back to Tallheim, short, no good. It'll go all the way out to Loya. He'll take it inside.
Ball keeps finding Loya.
And now that one don't go in, and that one don't go in. Just as I said they were going to pride themselves on rebounding, Northern Valley gets 4 opportunities at it. They just couldn't score.
Taylor has it, looks to shoot, thinks twice, finds Miller inside, back out to Taylor. Gonna shoot the long 3 here. Thought he had it. Winland couldn't get the board. To the Huskies, Bailey Sides wasting no time getting it up. Tallheim has to go up a little bit for it.
Nice little floater that doesn't go for Sides.
It's worked for him a couple times tonight as Onder Wasness sets this one up.
You know, that's a quick shot by the Huskies, but it's a perfect shot by the Huskies.
That's right. This is just going to go off of Wasness' leg.
You know, 4 passes in the matter of 2.5 seconds, and then a dribble penetration, wide open shot.
Yeah.
That is extreme pressure you put on the defense.
Taylor's going to sit as Carlson comes back in for the Warriors. Hansen in the corner thought about taking the 3. Back to Hansen. Won't pass the second time. Going to call the offensive foul on Foster Brands.
I didn't see it. Let's go to the replay. Okay.
Wassens gets it to Roscott. Finds Windland down low, but he kicks it back out to Carlson.
It's a proper call.
Brands for the block.
Proper call. Brands was not there by the time that kid elevated.
No.
Yeah, that's a proper block call.
Frustrating for the crowd because Brands picked up the foul down on the other end of the floor, so 2 quick ones for Foster Brands is probably more the frustration that you hear back home.
In the doghouse.
From the doghouse.
From the doghouse. Second one, no good.
Hanson gets the board. Loya's going to drive. He's going to get it on the arm. I don't know if it's going to be on Roscop or if it's going to be on Carlson. Carlson it is.
Colton Carlson, the 6-foot senior, is going to pick up this one. Loya's just quick and got around him and went into him. And when you do that, you're going to draw a foul. It's right there across the street for the official to see. And he
not too hard visually for the ref on that one. Just opened right up and you saw him grab him.
My question to you, is that the same pair of shoes Loya was wearing earlier?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It is.
Not on. Does he have home and away sneakers? Because.
Well, you said, I thought you meant today. They're going to say Roscop touched the line. It's going back to the Huskies. Roscop showing a little frustration.
I was running my mouth there a little bit. I guess it's my job. But did he make both free throws?
He did.
Sides to fall long 3, no good. Rebound by Wassens. And Loya tried and he failed.
Probably just go to the layup next time.
He tried to put it down and was unable to get
don't
up
get
high enough.
A more wide open opportunity than that, though, so can't blame the kid for trying. Roscop sits. Mateo Vincent in for the Warriors.
Tough night here for the Warriors as they ran into kind of a buzzsaw here at Northern Valley, shooting a very high percentage at a lot of easy shots, truly.
Miller going coast to coast with it.
And quickly, Tallheim comes to the table.
Heard you talking. He's like, I can do that too.
Yeah. Inside to Skimper, out and around. They'll get it up to Loya. Pump fake, up and in. How does he get some of that to the rim? I don't know, but that one scores. It could have been an and one.
This pass to Ba. Over to Miller. Miller to Windland, sorry. And he gets 2.
Windland's 6th point of the night.
These things are starting to speed up a little bit before halftime with 1:30 to go. Daly Sides called for the travel. Tallheim will come into the game for Eric Loya.
It wasn't a travel. Into the corner.
Ba can't keep control of it. It's going to be taken by Preston. Miller on his heels. Tallheim is going to get bodied.
By Vincent.
Vincent do it.
He'll be shooting a 2-shot foul.
He's in the double bonus now.
Tallheim's first one goes begging.
Brands to the game for the Huskies, and Roscop for the Warriors with 1:16 left in this one before halftime. Second is good from Tallheim. Washington inbounds, finds Vincent. Tallheim All over Vincent. Having a hard time going anywhere with the ball. Finds Ross.
And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank.
Into the middle goes the Warriors. And Sides gets another finger on it. One official points one way, one the other way. They're going to talk about it. And we will stay here with the Warriors. Inbounding the ball was Wasness. Couple dribbles, pull up jump shot in the middle of the lane, no good. Brands rips that rebound down hard. Kick it over to Sides. Nobody marched him. He's going to drop it in the bucket. It's like it's an easy shot there for Sides. Nobody's there to match him, and Northern Valley playing a man-to-man defense all the way around. Sides all over Vincent now. They got to go all the way out to Woodland. Now the freshman Roscott. Oh, he's going to have a three-pointer available. It's going to be nothing but air. Sides to catch it. He's going to go all the way to the length of the floor. Brands flips it up. The grease board drawing up the first play of the half. Let's see if they run it or not.
Was that the play?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Tipped out of bounds.
We'll see what they're going to do coming out of half. As Sides is going to work the top of the key, go over to Loya. Inside directly to Brands if he drew that up. So pretty good draw up.
Taylor gets a piece of it.
Ripped by Grant Taylor.
Miller wanting to get going. Gets poked out by Sides, but Taylor has it. Does a nice little
flip with the left hand and scores Grant Taylor's second bucket.
Hanson in the corner, thought about it. Sides won't have to think about it.
Another offensive rebound by Hanson. Inside turnover. Oh, he's going to get it saved. Thought the turnover was going to go inside. I didn't know if he'd had one, maybe just one in the whole first half. Sides, little jump shot, banker, no good. Weedland.
Good job by Wendland.
Wendland, yes.
Winning that board. We talked about it before the break, but Warriors are going to have to limit Huskies' second chance opportunities as well, which we see right there. Why? When the guards are in getting boards and they're getting multiple chances, they're bound to hit shots at some point. We see that front and center right there.
Fourth three of the night for Bailey Sides. After a 25-point output the other night, he's still going.
Wisness stepped on someone's foot or just lost his footing. He's going to stay here with the Warriors. Carlson comes in for Miller.
So Ander Wisness to play it in.
Carlson gets his hand on the ball early.
And he'll go to the line to shoot one as they're going to get Tallheim for a foul. Got one from the cheap seats here. Ander, his mom used to go to Northern Valley.
Is that so?
Yeah. Alicia Horton, probably a name you don't remember. The only reason I do remember.
She in your class?
No, her dad used to work for my dad.
How would I know that?
Back in the day. I grew up working pigs with him. Cash is in the second one. Outside to Hanson. Hesitates, gets all the way to the rim, dribbles it out. Now Loyal will do the same. Long on his floater, no good.
Wasness working against Tallheim.
Tries to go inside. Sides knocked it out of there. Good play there by Rudy Perez against the wall.
He won a cake raffle over halftime. I wonder where it is.
He did?
Yeah, it's not in his hand.
Man, he gave it away already.
He didn't come up and share any with us.
I don't think he's much of a basketball player. If I was to guess, Rudy was a wrestler.
Probably
Long pass to Hanson, up and good. Nice assist there by Bailey Sides.
Wasness against Tallheim. Over to Carlson. Wasson sets the screen. Carlson doesn't have anywhere to go with the screen. Taylor with the wide open lane to the basket. Can't make Loya pay for getting out of position there. But Loya can do it on the other side. Gonna get Taylor with the block.
Loya takes it strong to the rim here and catches the defender out of position. Make the basket, go to the line, see if he can complete this three-point play. Struggled from the line tonight as Loya.
Gotta follow your shot.
When I say struggled, I look down and he's 2 for 4. So maybe not really struggling, but off of Carlson's foot and out of bounds.
Just a couple one-on-one opportunities or and-one opportunities that couldn't quite seal the back end of, so it feels probably like he's missed more than he has.
Dylan Baugh into the game. Kind of another bruiser. They got to have to switch. I don't think he needs to be matched up against Sides here.
I think he was looking for someone else to grab him.
That's the deal with Northern Valley. If you're going to play him man-to-man, you better be ready to play. Oh, dipsy-do, whoop-de-doo. What
Beautiful
a play by
play.
Sides, and I got to redo it. Man, if this is a tight game, I'd be going nuts after this play. The weave, the spin. There's nobody there. Flip it up with the left hand and in. Great play, Bailey Sides. That's why he's an all-league player right there. Hanson with the steal. He's going to go no look all the way to Foster Brands with the right hand, scores.
Roscoff sets it up. Wassner finds Baugh. No one there. They're going to get him with the charge, though. Push off on Sides.
Sides got in position, and it was quick there. And when when Baugh turned around, kind of went right through Sides, and it was an easy call for the official. Into the corner, wide open. Hanson for three, fires, no good.
In Baugh's defense, the big guys never get any love.
No, man. I mean, if you want to switch those two around,
It always just looks bad because you're so much bigger.
yeah, Baugh would.
I mean, he
Baugh
probably
would just
deserved
take it in the
He
chest.
probably deserved it, but yeah, if it turned around, he'd be just a brick wall right there. It's
If you-
just the way
yeah.
it goes.
If you flip those two players around, Sides goes
It's the
into.
laws of physics, right?
Yeah, he goes into Sides goes into him, and Baugh says, "Where you at?" So
Yeah.
Gabriel Rudd going to make his first appearance tonight after a strong outing in the junior varsity game. Number 35, a 6'3" sophomore.
Skimper and Preston also in the game for the Huskies. As Skimper comes down with a rebound there, but kind of lazy on the pass, keeps it. Got to be crisper on your passes with that.
So count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sophomores on the court for Northern Valley. These guys will be hanging around here for a while.
Roscoff works off Wassner's screen, gives the ball to Wassner, repays the favor. He's going to call him with the foul. Not sure who it's on.
Hanson's awful sweaty. Maybe he was just close to him and he just got a little too much sweat on him.
Yeah, he slipped. He definitely slipped, that is for sure.
Hanson will pick up his second foul in the evening.
Ball in the corner, over to Roscoff.
Good screen by Baugh. And a push foul will go against Wendland on the rebound.
Again, the big guys.
Well, he's pushing a little. He's pushing on Rudd.
He definitely deserves it, but I'm just saying, the big guy's got to be careful.
Yeah, Rudd is a high-energy guy. It's going to attack the glass a lot.
Yeah, he's not going to stand still very long, so you got to make sure.
Skimper's shooting
good
woes continue.
Little extra shove there. Not a close game right now, but you don't want to see things get out of hand between the two teams. This Windland's going to take a seat. Coach is going to tell him to cool off maybe a little bit.
There's no need for that.
No.
It was a good handle there by Skimper, who just turned his head and went the other direction.
You're going to have nights that don't go your way, but you can't take it out on people.
Hansen doing a good job on Roscop here in the second half.
Kept him in front of him pretty much the whole game, and I think this is going to go against Rudd.
It should. Rudd's going to be very active.
He tripped, but he definitely pushed.
So I'm sure he's excited about the opportunity to be here in this spot, even though he blew the assignment there in the score by
Tyler Miller.
Tyler Miller.
With the quick bucket. Good call by Miller to switch on that screen. Preston tries to get the ball from Wasness there. Big skip pass over to Miller. Trying to find Baugh down low.
Double high screen here for Roscop. Three-pointer will be fired up there.
Baugh's going to come down with the board and get the 2 points.
It's getting kind of rough inside right now.
A little bit.
A lot bit. Both teams are not going to put up with it for much longer.
Like I said, you just don't want things to get out of hand between these two teams, even though it's not going necessarily the way for both sides right now.
Skimper into the scoring column here for the first time tonight. As a beautiful pick and roll is executed.
Somebody didn't know who was guarding Taylor, and he makes him pay.
As Drew Skimper's man, to be honest.
Not sure where Drew even was, but he wasn't guarding his man, I'll tell you that much. Taylor with the long arms there, flips the ball back, but Preston tracks it down. Tallheim to Preston, picked up by Wasness. Good screen by Rudd. But Taylor stands in his way. He's really active. That long wingspan is making a difference right now.
The left-hander fires a three-pointer, no good. Skimper knocks it out, but he'll give it to Northern Valley. 55-24 with 50 seconds left to go in this one. Backdoor cut, missed the bunny.
You will not see that very often.
Hansen does a good job normally.
Miller saves it before a backcourt violation. Baugh just ready. Good look by Roscop there.
This sophomore group is doing a good job on the offensive end, terrible job on the defensive end when it comes to communication and marking people throughout the game.
Cannot get lackadaisical on the defensive side of things. How is it double? Preston's going to get called for the double dribble here. Roscop sets a screen for Wasness. Back to Roscop, drives inside.
He did
going to get called for the travel. Under 10 seconds left in the third quarter here.
His left foot never moved.
And another travel call, this time on Hansen. Maybe we'll get to the fourth quarter.
I don't know. 4-3. Ander will fire, no good. It'll take us to the fourth quarter.
At Long Island.
So as we start the fourth quarter here of action, Roscop, Vincent, Carlson, Woodland, and Grant. The left-hander fires away, no good. Not a very good box out there by Loya. And now inside to Carlson, who has it swatted by Loya, but cleaned up and scored
by Taylor.
By Grant Taylor.
In for the Huskies is Preston, Bailey Sides, Foster Brands, Jason Cox, and Eric Loya. Carlson out on the wing, looking for somewhere to go with it. Roscoff wants it down low. They didn't see him. Probably could have done something with it if they would have seen him. Loya on Taylor. Just throws one up. Doesn't get it to go. Preston finds sides. Going to drive baseline.
And he's
Carlson's going to get called.
Yeah. Kind of rides him out, and he's walking towards the bench like that's his fifth.
He probably knows.
He knows it because it is 5. He's gonna walk himself directly over to the bench.
Tyler Miller's going to come
It's
into the game.
Awful tough matchup to be guarding Sides, and he tried to do it a lot for the night. Sides, the senior guard, took advantage of good. They're going to kick it out for Jason Cox to let it fly. No good. Loya to gather, and they'll kick back. No, Vincent took it from him.
When Jason gets into his varsity games, you know he's ready to let her rip. Got the green light from Coach.
They talked about it at halftime, how Jason was going to let it fly here in the second half.
Miller finds Wendland in the middle of the paint.
Wendland done a pretty good job of scoring when he's had an opportunity down there.
Not a lot of looks, but yeah, he's made them count when he gets it.
Don't think that he's had a great night shooting.
Taylor working against Loya. The battle of wingspans.
Absolutely battle of wingspans. Into Sides, goes up with the left hand and it sticks.
That's a jump, right?
That is a jump ball.
We should bring back the actual jump.
Yeah, it is. Alternating possession.
It's going to stay here with the Huskies.
And a big arm of Grant Taylor just took it. And he took it the length of the floor. He just couldn't make it.
I think he tweaked his ankle a little bit, unfortunately for the Warriors, because I was about to say Taylor just seems like he's kind of fed up with it and is going to take over this game, and he has done a little bit of that.
Yes.
He's all over the place in this fourth quarter.
Sides comes up with a steal before anybody recognizes it, but it's going to be turned over.
Vincent to inbound for Arapahoe. Going to get down to Wendland, who sealed off Brands well. Didn't like it.
He needs to just turn and go at Brands right there when he gets that kind of position.
Yeah.
Got to call something.
Wendland with the offensive board, puts it back for 2.
Loya for 3.
Deep in the corner.
Good.
I don't think there was any backboard available on that one. Taylor gives it a try of his own. Wendland with a big board there.
It's just
Roscoff trying to find somebody.
Brody Preston out in front.
Miller goes flying. No call there. They're going to
Whistles have been swallowed.
let them play.
They're going to let them go, I guess.
Over to Vincent. Kicks it inside to Wendland. Like you said earlier, you'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive, putting the ball into the hoop. Roscoff scoops this one out of the air. Sides tried to get an easy one there to Loya. Roscoff to Taylor. Thought about the 3 again. He's going to take it. Banks not open, though. Miller's going to get called with the foul on Brands. Andre Wassens and Dylan Baugh coming into the game for the Warriors, and Jeremiah Hansen and Kenton Tallheim for your Huskies.
It's like Drew Skipper's also going to come in for Foster Brands. Hansen gets away with it.
Good thing Tallheim was paying attention.
Yeah, Hansen will go to the rim, up. Oh, he did not.
Roscoff to Vincent. Vincent up to Wasness. Trying to get it down to the big man. They're going to call it jump. Wasnison sides.
I hope you're having as much fun at home as we are here at OpenSpacesSports.com. It's been an entertaining night for everybody.
Got to think of some more dog analogies.
Got to think of some more dog analogies.
Wasness drains it. He's having fun now.
And yeah, he's going to drain the open three. Now kick to Tallheim. Movement is happening. Sides will fire the three. Long, no good.
Windland will come down with the board.
And Vincent to pick it up and come off the other way.
Vincent calling for Windland to get into position, and he does.
And scores over Tallheim.
I thought we would see a little bit more of that tonight before the fourth quarter, but it seems like he's figuring it out now.
I think that's the 10th point of the evening for him.
Tallheim with the travel. Not sure if it really mattered because I don't think Loya was coming down with that pass.
Looks bad. Another three going to be fired away, no good.
Because why not? Tallheim turns on the burners and goes in for two. Leaves Vincent in the dust.
Not a lot of defense being played by anybody in the gymnasium at the moment.
Nope, best defense so far has been by the rim in the fourth quarter. They're going to get, and the travel call. Everyone's ready for spring, Christmas break travel.
Spring break?
Yeah, I'm ready for spring break.
I'm ready for spring break.
No more winter, please. We actually haven't even had that bad of a winter yet. Now
Oh,
here
I
I am
keep-
complaining.
Yeah, I'm shoving on the score clock. As Sides is going to go to the rim and drops it for Skimper
dish.
and good.
Excellent dish there. Ralph Scott brings it back the other way to see if he can retaliate. Picked up by Hansen. Ba with the on-ball screen. Thought Loya was going to get called at the foul there. Another good dish. Can't get this one to go, but Hansen scoops it back up. He's been down on a lot of those, hasn't he? Where he's like the lone Husky. I was going to say lone wolf.
The lone wolf here tonight.
In on a lot of those offensive boards, which Coach Strand is going to call a timeout for the Warriors.
Taking a knee in the victory formation. But that's not what you can do in basketball.
Tyler Miller called with a travel. We got a lot of travels this quarter from both teams.
Yep.
Aaron Hendrickson into the game for the Huskies, as well as Gabe Rudd and Jason Cox back in.
High screen and roll gets it to Gabriel Rudd way out front of the basket, not where he needs to be. They'll get it to Jason. If they're not going to guard you, Jason, shoot the ball. He traveled twice.
Preston takes it, tries to drive in. Net by Wendland, though. Nice
little jump shot there.
Yeah. Nowhere really to go with it, and still gets it to cash in.
Nothing like nowhere to go, so might as well shoot it up and in.
Roskopf to Miller. Miller to Ba. Ba can't control it, tries to save it. Finds Jason Cox, but Miller uses his wheels to get it back for the Warriors.
And he'll
Goes
push,
back inside to Ba.
and Skimper comes away with the steal.
Second time was not the charm, so maybe they'll get it again.
Brody feeling it a little bit, lets her fly from three.
Gonna call this one on Hendrickson.
Nope, Drew Skimper.
Drew Skimper. So we've got a lot of subs coming in.
North and Ba and Schaefer
And Vincent's back in.
and Goshert probably. With 1:11 to go, we'll dribble this one out.
North tries to get inside to Schaefer. That Matt over there better watch out for Schaefer in the JV game. He was the one that hit the pad over here underneath the far basket. And
I didn't even think about
made him
that.
fall. We had a little bit of a delay of game
Well, it's
and a little bit
probably
extra entertainment.
the most interesting thing we had all night long.
Henderson looks to drive, picks up his dribble, finds Jason Cox outside.
Nice entry
Down low
pass
Drew
by
Skimper.
Jason.
Good positioning by Skimper.
Vincent brings it across the timeline. Over to Tanner North.
I believe it's running clock the rest of the 15 seconds. Yep.
As Caden Lowry's going to come in here, Brody Preston to sit with 7 and 6. Let's see if we can get a shot off here. A long shot by Vincent will be let fly. And it's good.
Shot from